Hello and welcome one more time to Rex Transformers Collection. Excuse the noise, my cat has decided that now is the time to exercise. Now today, as you see upon your screen, we have Rodimus Unicronus, the dark version of Hot Rod. This is the Evolution Hot Rod mold from, I believe, Titan Returns. Let's see here. Well, first things first. While it's packaged as and is officially Rodimus Unicronus, a new character, or a dark corruption of Hot Rod, I haven't looked at the packaging blurb to double check. But you can use this guy as because he shares the deco and the face sculpt of Shattered Glass Rodimus. It makes a pretty good fill-in for him if you don't have the one official toy I believe they released of Shattered Glass Hot Rod for one of the Comic Cons, I want to say it was. But yes, Evolution Hot Rod / Rodimus Unicronus. He's a pretty interesting gimmicked figure. He's pretty tall here. Well, let's see here. Let's go ahead and pan down and give you some of his sculpt detailing here. Interesting legs on this. Lots of good details. Big figure. Solid. We'll pull out. And for some scale, let's throw up Octane here, or Tankor as he is now known. A little bit bigger than the Deluxe, which isn't too bad at all. Oh, that's going to make everything fall. Okay. So, the gimmick of Evolution Hot Rod / Rodimus Unicronus is that he's really two figures in one. There's the smaller, I believe it's Voyager. I get my size classes. I get my size classes mixed up. He's a small figure, but he has his trailer, which he combines with to make a super robot. Sound familiar? Well, it should be, because that's exactly what we had for the original Power Master Prime, which gave us Ultra Magnus. Fun times. But let's go ahead and get a little bit started on this. See if I can't stay all the way in frame this time. Fun weapon. It's not really one big rifle. We have two smaller ones, and one of my biggest complaints is this connection right here between the two isn't the strongest. So that shows you what a minor complaint that is. Ooh, what we should do first is bust him down to get him in vehicle mode. These ones just pull off. There's two little pegs and two little peg catchers here. So you just plug these right off. We flip this chest open. Oh, and what's this? The Matrix of Conquest, is it? It comes out, the actual matrix inside the holder pops out. You can replace it with a Prime Master, or even a Headmaster if you really wanted to, but it'd look really silly having just a face inside of the matrix holder. But you can do so if that's what you want to do. And we just will want to pull this straight up. We'll try. There we go. Get the legs free. see what this is caught on. There's something in there. Can't really pull it out like that. There we go. So we'll take the legs and the arms, stand them over here. And we got this little mess right here. The dark hot rod face on it. So what we want to do is we want to put that up. We'll rotate these legs back. These little legs here are perhaps one of the most disappointing things on the figure. That's not how we want that. I believe that's snug. Alright, we'll rotate the leg, rotate the leg. These legs don't peg together, strangely enough. This is one of the weirdest figures I've owned. Pop this back. It's one of these tight double hinge joints. I believe that these tabs right here are supposed to tab into these slots, with this middle tab kind of holding on to these indentations on the inside of the leg. But that doesn't really seem to want to work on my figure. And of course, I'm doing this without instructions yet again, but fortunately for you guys at home, I have refreshed myself just earlier. Like this seems like it's about as good as it's going to get for those legs. The shoulder's already done, so we just want to slide the arm up in there. Slide the arm. The elbow connects into a little tab right here. Oh, I probably should want to pull these out. This is another minor complaint, is that these shoulder tabs are really snug and they don't like to go once they're in. But now, and they don't like to get in once they're out. We can push it back up in. And in order to complete Hot Rod's vehicle form, dark Hot Rod in this case, you just come like this, and there is a tab above the wheel, matches in the slot here. And we will just insert the tab. And repeat the process on the other side. It's hard to see. Hard to see if I'm going correctly into the tab. Oh, popped this one out, didn't I? Push that down, and there we have it. I'm not trying the best to get it all snapped together because we're going real fast. Oh goodness, I have to pan down. There we go. Now we have Hot Rod's vehicle form. There we go. Hot Rod's vehicle form. It looks alright from the front, but then you look at the back and he has a great big gap. So, we've got Hot Rod. Now it's time to make him big. Or rather, make him into a Winnebago. Folded up his pelvis plate and then folded him over like he's bending over. Fold this top thing out, it just swings right around. Open these up. These legs do peg together. simple over-under tab and slot. Feet fold in. Where are we at? Let's see. Close that. I believe I can go ahead and close this. You know, I just did this. That seem right? That does not seem right because I did do this part right. We fold the legs up like that. Once I have this open like this, the tire assembly swings down. See if we can't get this properly tabbed in. Helps when I swing it all the way down. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we can close this up. This takes a little bit of doing. Just like that. There we go. It's almost ready. I'm going to take the arms now. Flip that cover over. Let's see if I can do this with these clips still attached. Arms will peg together. No. See, earlier I had to take these particular cap pieces off. Wasn't sure if it was really necessary though. Can I get around it by spinning them? Try not to make this any more of a parts former than it already is. I think I can. I just have to get these rotated to the right way. Well, goodness. Let's see. Yes, we can. Goes right in. Perfect. Almost done. Now with the car, we will take the doors and fold them up. Now on this, there's little tabs here on the back side of the thigh and the bottom of the knee. Those match up with these tabs right here in the bottom of the foot, rear bumper. So what we're wanting to do first is slot the tab. This one. There's the other. Makes it a whole lot easier for the next step. There's a part on this trailer that flips up. There's a tab here in the wheel well. It goes to that same tab that the pipe's hooked onto. Oh. I didn't show off robot mode, did I? We'll get to that. I guess we will swing these up just to give us a little bit of clearance as we slot the tab. Yep. Tab slotted. I can't see what I'm doing. Ah, there we go. And the final step, see if I can get it there. This has a little tab right here that slots in to the joint on the top of the car. We've got that. This then comes out. No, it goes straight back like that. Then we pull these down. There's a little catch on the edge of this side guard that matches with a little catch on the inside of the pipe. Just snap her in there. And boom, we have the Space Winnebago. From here we just would plug on the weapons here on the back of this. We've got a full vehicle. Also of note, right here are the only two Titan Master pegs that appear to be on this entire figure. But as you can see, Space Winnebago looks good from some angles, not quite from the others. But the final step, to show you exactly what this bad boy does. There we are. Now, we'll go ahead and fold this up for now. The fronts of the shins flip open and the feet come out. You want to pull these shoulders out. Like I said, they're snug. You have to come out and down at about the same time. Almost there. Now, this front flips open. The whole bumper here lifts up, spins around, goes down, flips back up. We can extend these if we so choose. We'll do some on one arm. We can get him unelbowed. I always have trouble with just this one. See this one right here? And now wants to give me trouble. What if I pull that open? There we go. Still don't quite know the secret of that. We'll pull one back. And that's a little bit big for a bent arm. And there we go. Let's pull her up. Do a little bit of a zoom. There we go. As you can see, not a bad sculpt. Just a regular hot rod face. Nice stickers and decals, tampographs and all that. Oh, I'd almost forgotten. Rotate that. And boom. We have Rodimus Unicronus, or Shattered Glass Hot Rod, whichever you prefer, or even Hot Rod in morning colors, fakely wearing Decepticon symbols for some reason. Whatever you like. That's the power of imagination. But not a bad figure overall. Peeking in on the frame there. Not a bad figure at all. I'm not the biggest fan of Hot Rod. I do have a special place in my heart for all the movie characters. Man, Hot Rod did kind of grow on me from IDW. Comes in surfing on a meteor. I mean, that's straight from Q, well, not predates Q Ranger, but still. Well, I hope you've had as much fun as I have here today. And hopefully sometime you will join me again. When next we'll do... Oh, let's do all three Insecticons. They come from different lines. All three of them, I'm pretty sure. But they're a group. They share the same scale. And it should be a fun video. Maybe it might be halfway as long as this one because they're small figures. Well, they've got some nice engineering to them. They're not overly complex, but that's getting into another video. Until such a time as I upload that one, stay classy.